What is up? We are live. How is everybody doing? We got Bayou in here. We have Pepper Tony, the fimst, the most fimst. We have Mike Robb, and yeah, it we play for keeps out here. That's what we do. And Losimo, how is everybody doing? Welcome in. We will get to news. We will get to drafts after the intro.
Hey, hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls indecent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains. From late season voids, he's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the vein.
All right, how's everybody doing? We I haven't really seen a whole lot of news today. Just some hey, this guy's playing, like Carnal Tate looks good. Different players out there. No real negative news that I've seen, but I've been away from my computer most of the day. Doing like hung out with my dad today. We grilled. We had a good time. I got back in about an hour ago. I did a little bit of looking. I didn't really find anything super important. Maybe I missed something. If I missed something, yell at me. Tell me I'm bad. It's all good. The only thing I've seen is that like on the Coach Peak Index, it really sounds like it's going to be Deshaun Watson. Like they're talking about how he's athletic, super athletic, how it really shows. That could mean he's actually healthy. That doesn't mean he can throw the ball, but that could mean he's healthy. And that's something that's useful for the end of drafts, especially at Superflex. But we're here today, and we're going to draft a puppy. We're probably going to draft something else after the puppy. It might be another puppy. It might not be another puppy. But we are going to, what's up, Bayou? How we doing? But we're going to jump in a puppy, and we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
Bestball begin to rest. We never leave the brine. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
All right, we're waiting on 3. I was really hoping this thing would wait until Sunday to fill. It's filled almost 2% already today. This thing's going to be filled by Saturday night. It's a holiday weekend. But I do think there's a solid chance they're going to put out some super fun stuff on like Friday. I think tomorrow we may get another large field tournament. Maybe the puppy 2 comes out as soon as the puppy fills. I'm not sure. I think that if it fills on like Sunday, they're gonna have a puppy going at all times, in my opinion. I think as soon as it's filled, we will get another puppy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Let's see who we have. We got the 9 spot. We got Bayou Bengal at the 10. We got Champ at the 12. We have King of QC at the 2. If I miss you and you're in here, go ahead and shout yourself out. What's up? What's up? Palm, hopefully tomorrow. I mean, that would be nice. Pomeranians are awesome. Like button engaged. Welcome, King. Welcome. We definitely want something to do for Sunday. I mean, I'm up for Superflex. I don't know if I want to do 8 hours of Superflex, So that's the thing. Like, I don't know how much you guys would want 8 hours of Superflex. I think a mix back and forth is kind of nice. And I can do a pretty good job of separating one style from another style. So, and the different guests will want different contests anyway. So I'm not going to do like my pit bulls, stuff like that on the stream either. So I am planning on jumping in a pit bull at a random time tonight and recording it and putting out a recorded video tomorrow. we will see if we can get that done. It may be a dachshund instead. Yeah. What's up, Jamie? Jamie, so Bayou Bengal, nice and blunt. Go follow them on their channels. Go follow Jamie over on the IDP Center or the Fantasy Six Packs. I actually had I was on the Fantasy Six Pack show last night. It was a Dynasty show. We kind of talked year two breakouts. If you want to hear some of my thoughts on the year two breakouts or Jamie's thoughts or Kyle's, go ahead, go over there and give them a follow. Watch that show. Give it a thumbs up. Tell them how I'm the best there ever was. You know, be a friend. Jamie was talking me up. He like last night. It was pretty funny. I'm like, man, you're talking a little too much, man. Like, I was just talking ball. Like, we all talk ball. Doesn't make me right. But we have I recently moved Lamb ahead of Jefferson. I don't want to have like super like I got 5% Jefferson at the moment. It's early in the summer, so like I'm not super worried about it. I don't have any Hampton with Jefferson in post draft, so we're gonna do that instead. So which is the 80 like that's the two players at ADP. So this is the most common pairing, and I did not have it yet. That puppy I drafted last night ended up auto drafting after round 10. Your phone automatically did an update. Nice. That's super fun. I did a old PP punch, caught him in a super flex before this. I tried something a little weird. Tell me what you think of this draft. So it's a 5-5-6-4. We went heavy RB, and we got we were hoping to push quarterback. We almost did. We didn't get completely boxed out, but Sam Darnold, Bryce Young, Ty Simpson, Mariota, Riley Leonard. So we have two to start, right? But our running backs are nuts. We got McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Hampton, Swift, Dowdle. So we got all different bye weeks, so we can start 4 running backs every week, right? So we can hit the Superflex pretty reasonably with that. Not that that's something you want to do. You probably want it to be quarterback. But we have the upside swings there. And then we got Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams, Mekhi Lemon, Godwin, Coker, and Horton. So we have a decent top end there and some decent guys down bottom. Mekhi Lemon and Horton as upside. And then 4 tight ends, Travis Kelce, Chig, Gunnar Helm, and Pat Freiermuth. All of them have the ability to get 12 to 15 points in any given week, which could easily hit the regular flex. So it's a different kind of team. I'm not going to make it a point to draft that team, but I don't think it turned out that bad. 5 running backs that early is a decision. But I do feel like after Dowdle, there's a huge drop. Like Dowdle Warren, I think there's just a huge drop in the player talent at running back or the upside ability. What's up, Al Boogie? Or I guess safety plus upside, like guaranteed points plus upside would be the right way to look at it. So I'm definitely hoping a certain player makes it to me. We'll see if he does. Neighbors just went. That's the one bit of news I did see. They still think he could be ready for week 1, which kind of goes against everything that we've been hearing, right? So why? Yeah, we're gonna take him. The overlay for some reason. What is it doing? All right, let's refresh the page and what in the world? Okay, well, whatever. We're going to refresh again. Go to board. It's not reading the draft for some reason. So we're going to take Zay Flowers. All right, it updated, right? Yeah, we're going to take Zay Flowers. We're going to try to pull Lamar all the way back. Josh Allen in the 4th. That's where he needs to be. You can get Lamar like 50% of the time on like at pick 57 right now. He's been falling. I don't know why. I like him a lot. King QC would have to take him at 50, and I don't know how the rest of the room feels about Lamar. I don't see anybody that I know, so I don't know how to judge it. But this player, they're obviously doing a Philadelphia stack, and they got Ladd. So with them stacking already and having Ladd, I'm going to assume with the red badge, I'm going to assume that they're probably not going to do the Lamar thing because they're probably going to pull Jalen Hurts to 65 and then try to get Herbert there. So I should be good with that player. This player, they're a red badge. They're kind of taking people at ADP. They weren't scared of neighbors. This player looks like a slappy. ML Fury of Fuere 89 looks like it's slappy. I could see them taking Lamar Jackson. Almost try to get the Zay Lamar, but I usually take Allen when he drops to the 4th. Yeah, I would have taken Allen there as well. Too many people take him in the 3rd. I have to say no thank you. Yeah, me too. Drop by to say hello and drop a like. Thank you, Rickadoozle. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for supporting the channel. Hope you have a great day, sir. Love the Superflex because of the different teams that can suddenly be drafted. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like the Superflex, you can just go in heavy quarterback and then try to piece it together. You can do what I did and super push and see if you can not get like I didn't get totally boxed out. I was one pick away from getting Aaron Rodgers. Like on the rat back around, I was one pick away from getting like Geno Smith or Aaron Rodgers. And Geno Smith would have been the one I would have liked, but they went the 2 picks before me. If I could have got Geno Smith back, stacked up with Garrett Wilson, that team would have been really fun because I would have been able to take. I probably would have taken Cade Klubnik in that situation. What's up, Roni? How we doing? Because like I know that I talk about not wanting to stack like quarterbacks that much. But with the price of a 7th round quarterback plus a round 19 quarterback, I think that's cheap enough to secure a stack there that it makes sense. All right, so we're not going to go by our ADPs here. We're going to take Lamar Jackson and stack him up with Zay Flowers. Hey, thank you, Missy. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're having a great day. Hope everything's going well. So we got 30 watching, we got 10 likes, and it seems like everybody has voted. We got 18 votes right now. Seems like everybody still feels like AJ Brown is going to end up a Patriot. I think that those odds are about correct. I think it's most likely going to be there, but I'm personally rooting for chaos. I'm rooting that all the people that have been pulling up these players the whole time, that it doesn't work out because it's kind of interesting. Let's go, Lamar. I'm just gonna take a share of Marvin Harrison here. I don't want to be completely out. I want to be between 4 and 6% on Harrison. I'm a little over 5%. I think that just mixing him in at random is the way I'm going to do it. I'm never going to have him ranked here, but I do think that like anywhere in this round, like I am willing to kind of click him as long as Tyson's off the board. So hopefully, like I just think that the Cardinals playoff schedule is awesome. Like it is really good. Yeah, I took a little Harrison this morning. I need to force myself to take him and Brian Thomas more. Yeah, like both of those players, I need to force myself. Like, I don't want to be out on them. I don't hate their price, but I love the Drake May and Jaden Daniels price. I've got almost 20% of both of them. So let's see if King of QC completes the room looks like it's being pretty nice because it gave me the Lamar stack. So he might get lucky over there. No, he did not. He said, "No way. We ain't letting you get no stinking Jaden Daniels with Terry McLaurin. We ain't doing that. That ain't how we're playing today. We ain't letting you do that." Bayou knows what's up. Bayou's been there. So plan B is Jalen Hurts. Not a bad plan B. If I were you, I would have taken Caleb Williams over Dak there. Oh, Caleb went. He went over here. Got it. Never mind. I would not have taken Caleb Williams over Dak there. So this guy didn't pull up. He got the Eagles double, didn't pull up Hurts. If he doesn't take Herbert, I'm probably going to see if I can push Herbert to 88 because the 11 hole doesn't have a quarterback. Bayou has Josh Allen. He's probably going to push a while, and Champ already has 2 and only 1 receiver. So if he makes it to me, I might be able to get him all the way back around. Yeah, yes, he did. I mean, he also has Pickens, so it's very, very okay to do that. All right, so he doesn't take him. Alec Pierce is another player I don't mind right now. He's been falling. He fell 10 picks from ADP there. So we're going to hope to push Justin Herbert back around the corner. If we don't get him, I don't take a lot of Jalen Warren, but this is the price that I think he's worth taking. And I wouldn't mind just also, if we don't get either one of those, taking Addison for the double stack in Minnesota and seeing if we can't get Kyler Murray all the way back. I've been seeing Kyler fall a little bit, so I'm willing to do that here and there. So Champ takes Jalen Warren. Okay, so Anton is going to take Justin Herbert because he pulled Quentin Johnston up. So that makes sense. I think that's actually a fine play. I'm not big on Quentin Johnston, but I do think that that's a reasonable play to make. So we're going to take Addison here, set up a double stack in Minnesota. We have a stack with Indy. We could take Shuck as well, and I'm not touching Arizona quarterbacks for a while. I may not touch them all off season. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it ends up getting there. We will see if we get to any Jacoby Brissett or Carson Beck in non-PPR and non-Superflex. And I do think that if you're taking like a Mahomes or a Daniel Jones or something right now, I think Brissett kind of makes some sense, maybe, to try to get you through some weeks. But Brissett should be a last round pick. He's not going to be there in the fantasy playoffs. I know he was good, but for fantasy last year. But they have a new offensive coordinator. They have a new head coach. They have he still hasn't signed. They drafted a running back at the top of the draft. It kind of feels like that they're going to do the whole regime change and try to run the ball. Yes, they're going to be behind a lot, but maybe they just want to continue to lose and they don't care as long as the number isn't really high that they lose by, and they'll just continue to run the ball and run the games out. So the other team, like, bleed the clock out, even being behind. What's up, Gunner? How we doing? Thank you for popping in. Hope everything's going well over there, Gunner. We got a fun little team here. So for the audio listeners, we got a 1-2-5-0. We got Lamar Jackson. We got Hampton, Travis. And then we have Jefferson, Zay Flowers, Marvin Harrison, Alec Pierce, and Jordan Addison. So just tons and tons of upside in this room. I don't think I'll get Kyler Murray back, but if I get Kyler Murray back, he's an instant pick. And so he has bye week 6. Lamar has 13. I'm not saying that I would definitely stop at those 2 quarterbacks. If Daniel Jones fell like a half round, I would take him as well. But I've also Kyler Murray plus Lamar, I feel comfortable enough to stop if I need to. So if we can get him, we will do that. I will take some brisket. I will not take any Beck. I have taken Minshew. Thank you from an audio listener. I try to remember to every about 6 rounds to do that. All right. We get Kyler. We get the Kyler double stack. Game Tight would be proud. Got to 150 in the puppy this afternoon. I got nervous when they... Oh, you get nervous? I'm not really worried about just having like 78 or whatever. Like, I'm just kind of doing them for fun. I don't think I look at it as a portfolio over the whole summer, like all of my puppies. And I don't want, like, I didn't get second in the eliminator last year, so I don't have the extra money to max everything, sir. We all can't be like Gunnar Ross, you know. Murray isn't tall enough for this build. What's up, GAB? Lamar going to the Feds to become the best pick on the board. It's one of the best picks on the board. And if you guys aren't subbed to GAB for life or Young Moolah there, give him a follow as well. Yeah, Kyle Pitts here, absolute smash. Week 17 correlation with Achan. This also gives us the better pick for this. Like, this is a Michael Penix team if we can grab it, actually. Like, if Daniel Jones falls a ways, we will take him. But we already have the Week 17 correlation here with Kyle Pitts. We're most likely gonna get a bring back for the Lamar Jackson probably not gonna have a bring back in that game, but Kyler will probably have one for Minnesota. Cast crew, huh? We got the cast crew out here. Gunnar Ross, huh? Is that what we're doing? Got the old cast crew. I'm glad you guys are using the emojis. They're pretty sweet. No sane man in the year 2026 should say this is a Penix team. Well, we're not a sane man out here. We're out here like, would a sane man have drafted almost 600 best ball teams already? The answer is no. We all know this. That's why we're all here. Come on, man. Like, you got to know your audience. When you're trolling, you got to know who you're trolling. Like, this isn't even like we already know we're not sane out here. Like we fully committed to that. Oh yeah. Yeah, like, big shout out to OSU Missy. She popped in earlier, said hi, but like, I want to shout her out every episode. I want to shout Jamie out every episode for assisting with the music as well. Jamie and I have a project we're going to work on. Should be a lot of fun. So Andrews would be fantastic. I don't know if I'll be able to get him though. So we do get Mark Andrews here. That feels really good. That makes this feel super, super good. I this is going to end up being it's actually going to end up being a 2 quarterback team because I do think I'm going to have to go to 6 RBs on this team. Based on what's left here and what I want to do, like I'm going to take Omar Cooper for the bring back here. So, and I could stop at these tight ends, but I don't have enough wide receiver firepower, especially having the double stack, to stop at 6. So I need to stop at 2 quarterbacks or 2 tight ends. We will figure out which one later. Travis Hunter gets pulled up. What up, Jamie? I'm at like 115 drafts so far. I mean, they pile up pretty fast. All right, so I know we're pulling him up the board a little bit, but he is my boy, and he is a bring back. His ADP is close to this, so it makes sense. So the team right now, we got a 2-2-6-2. We got Lamar Jackson, we got Kyler Murray. Running backs, double anchor, Omarion Hampton, Travis. Wide receivers, Jefferson, Zay Flowers, Marvin Harrison, Alec Pierce, Jordan Addison for the double, Omar Cooper for the bring back, Kyle Pitts, Mark Andrews. We have a double for Lamar, and we have a double for Kyler. I don't want to tell at Bayou Bengal Cash. It's a little embarrassing. I guess I don't get that. Is that an inside joke that I don't get? And by the way, if you guys are just popping in, if you haven't hit the like, if you could hit the like, that'd be fantastic. If you are new to the channel and you enjoy the content that you're watching, think about hitting the sub. At 1,000 subs, we will do a 24-hour live stream. We're doing an 8-hour live stream on Sunday. We have the day off. We usually work Sundays, but we're going to do an 8-hour live stream. Several members of this chat will be on. It's just kind of a celebration. We're going to have a good time. And I'm hoping to get to 600 subs tonight. If we can get to 600 tonight, that would be fantastic. We're 4 away. 4 is a good day for me. But if we could get 4 more subs by the end of the night, that would be fantastic. Just 43 drafts in, only 4 BBMs. I'm taking the tortoise approach versus all you haters. You got to play with what you can, and you have to, like, whatever way you want to set out to do your portfolio, like, just do it however you want to do it. Oh, you don't want to tell them how many entries. Got it. I said how many drafts I did. He was saying he didn't want to tell them how much. Got it. What's up, Fantasy Football Garage, a.k.a. the Candyman? The glasses are off. My puppy stole them, and we play for keeps. The puppy on the thumbnail has Candyman's glasses. Question is Candyman ever going to get them back? And by the way, Fantasy Football Garage, awesome channel, and he will be the nightcap of the 8-hour live stream. So we're gonna I don't take Arizona much. Let's just take a shot on Tyler Algier here. I'm sorry, Bayou. I don't have very much Algier. I like him as a player. I don't love the offense, but we're already betting on the offense with Harrison. So we're going to double down on the offensive bet with Tyler Algier. I know that you really like him, but I don't take much, and I need to take him when it makes sense. Hey, looking good, C-Man, says Sweet Leaf. Yeah, I'm probably just saving Bayou from himself by taking Tyler Algier, honestly. So, actually, I take back the apology, and you're welcome, sir. You're welcome. I mean, Kenyon Sadiq at 160, why not? I know it's the same bye week, but we got a Jets double. Like, let's just stack up every bad offense. We got a Jets stack. We have an Arizona stack. What could go wrong, guys? What could go wrong? What's up, DJ? Hope you're having a great day. I think you usually are still working at this point or driving home or whatever. Hope everything goes well. What's the schedule for Sunday? It doesn't include a barbecue draft. It does not include a barbecue draft. The current schedule I have is Big Draft Energy, Bayou Bengal, Nice and Blunt, DJ Quill coming back on. I don't have a schedule for 5 or 6 p.m. And then Jamie at 7, Hartman at 8, Candyman at 9. These are all Central times. So I'm waiting on a reply or two for the 5 and 6 o'clock. But I have several people willing to do it. So I'm just kind of waiting on a reply or two. This is just yeah, it's a fun lineup. It's a super fun lineup. For the 12 hour, I'm not gonna I just did that 3 weeks ago. I'm not gonna call in favors for Toxic Tower, those guys. Not that they probably wouldn't do it, but I would rather just kind of celebrate this time with the community, the local community. So that's the goal here. Just having a bunch of pass catchers on teams perennial down 14 points in the last 3 quarters, right? Yeah, that's kind of what this is doing. It's going to be 45 and sunny in New Jersey, week 17. And that game is going to be 35-30. That would be awesome. How would that be beneficial for no Sunday sparklers? So I need some upside in this RB room. I know my ranks have Kamara up there, but I need to move my ranks a little bit and move him down. I haven't taken Geno Smith hardly at all. Honestly, I feel okay with this running back room. Our bye weeks are spread out. I think that Geno Smith as a third quarterback, there's a small chance that he's playing at the end of the season. The coaching staff seems to say that things would have to go horribly wrong for Cade to play. I don't even know what. I'm assuming this is a reference to something. I don't drink or smoke, so I don't get any of those references if it's regarding either one of those. We got you know what? I'm not going to do many Jets doubles. We're already here. Let's just take Geno Smith. Let's just do it. Sparkling water? Probably not. Probably not. Holiday fireworks. Oh, no. No, I mean, I might, if I get around to it, I won't have time between going out Saturday night, I'm probably gonna stream after work Saturday night and then go out and then wake up and regret going out and then stream for 8 hours. And after this stream, I'm gonna record something for tomorrow, and I don't think I'll be able to fit in making a little video for the stream, but I might be able to. I might be able to get something fun for that stream, kind of like the little owl video I made. I don't know if you guys enjoyed the May the 4th be with you video or not, but I enjoyed making it, mostly because I just wanted to play around with things and kind of teach myself a little bit in the editing stuff. Yeah, if Geno makes it to week 17, we have both sides of that game. And we have a double stack of both sides, right? So if that's the game that goes off, we feel pretty good about it. The biggest problem with Geno is he has a week 13 bye, and they drafted a rookie this year, and they're going to be a bad team. So with the combination of that kind of stuff, it's kind of like Jacoby Brissett. He has a week 14 bye, and they traded up to draft a guy at the first pick of the third round, right? So it just feels like no matter what, unless they're in the playoff hunt in Arizona or unless they're in the playoff hunt in New York, after that bye week, we may see the rookie quarterback. That's just kind of what I think. And call me crazy, but I had not really seen either one of those teams being in the playoff hunt. I know that's a shocker to you guys. I know we got a lot of big New York Jets fans out there thinking they're going to go 12 and 5, but hate to break the news to you. I think it's more like 5 and 12, guys. I know you're shocked. Are we sure the Jets will be bad? My bold prediction is Jets finish AFC. Bold as, yeah, I wish you luck in that prediction, GAB. I'm not going to get there. The one thing that I know is I will not get there. I actually do think there's a chance that the Jets aren't as bad on offense as people think. But they still didn't really improve the defense. I don't think David Bailey's very good. So, that plays into it as well. Jefferson, Flowers, Harrison. Do we want... We're gonna take Katron Allen here. He's got a better chance to Mike Washington is. I want a stronger overall RB room to add him to. Katron Allen has a chance to just win the job by week 3 or 4, right? So, in my eyes, and there's no chance. Nobody's delusional enough to think Mike Washington is going to be able to take the job from Genty, right? 2 years ago, imagine yourself telling your stream Sam Darnold was going to win a Super Bowl. The NFL is very wild at times. Yeah, it really is. 5 wins is generous, says Bukowski. So, wide receivers here. I don't want more stacks. I think Cooper Kupp fits this really well. The Week 11 bye is nice. I have way too many Week 13 buys because I have Flowers, Cooper, and Alec Pierce all on 13 bye. And then I have 2 tight ends and I have 2 quarterbacks, but I have no running backs, so I should be fine there. Let's get through chat and then we'll review the team. Remember last year when we thought Russ would never get by the Philadelphia, Philly, Denver part of the Giants schedule and Dart was already starting in 1-2? Yeah. Yeah, I remember thinking that. Jets, Cardinals, or Saints would be great fit for Archie. I'm curious. I'm still holding out to see if Archie's actually good. If I'm curious because I know people say that he just didn't want to go to the Jets, but if he was what he was supposed to be, he would have just been good enough to go ahead of Mendoza. So the fact that that's a thing, I think it's them. They know that he needs work. And I wouldn't want to go to Aaron Glenn either though, but Pats beat up on a weak schedule last year. Super Bowl hangover is real. Last place Patsies, cheaters get what they deserve. It's Aaron Glenn and the Jets are going to win more than 6. No for me. But they'll be fun to watch with all those new players and Garrett Wilson coming back with an okay QB. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I think that I think they're going to have a really bad defense and they have some pieces on offense, a serviceable-ish offensive line, and a not bottom 10 quarterback. A not bottom 5 quarterback, right? An okay quarterback. So with the weapons, the offensive line, and the ability to not be able to stop anybody on defense, they may just have a good season for fantasy. So we got a 3-5-7-3. I don't love the team. I'm not going to lie. We got Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, and Geno Smith. My running backs just feel too weak. Omarion Hampton, Travis. We got Travis, Tyler Algier, Emmett Johnson, and Katron Allen. Wide receiver, Justin Jefferson, Zay Flowers, Marvin Harrison, Alec Pierce, Jordan Addison, Omar Cooper, and Cooper Kupp. We got the Coopers. We're correlating Coopers. We're correlating bye weeks. We're just correlating everything. We got double stack there. We got double stack Andrews and Zay. We got double stack Omar Cooper, Sadiq. We have Kyle Pitts as a bring back on Travis Achan. We have the bring back with Minnesota here and the Jets. Like, we're very stacked up in that game. It's a fun team, but not one I want to build very often. I just think I didn't get there at running back, in my opinion. The open to Tennessee will be a good one. That's actually pretty fun. Jets Tennessee week 1 is probably pretty fun for Eliminator. Like, that's really good for Tony Pollard. Super curious about Sadiq on an NFL field. Me too. I didn't have a lot of them in pre-draft, and I don't have a lot of them right now in I just don't have a lot of them right now either. In post-draft, like 4%. So we got King QC. We got a 2582. We review members' teams. We got a Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Deshaun Watson. Believe in the hype. Bijan Robinson, Bucky Irving, RJ Harvey, Woody Marks, and Ray Davis. Wide receiver, George Pickens, Olave, McLaurin, Xavier Worthy, Casey Concepcion, Stribling, Flournoy, and Fields. I like this team better than mine so far. Goddard and Ferguson is a little thin, but I do think that it's fine with a 1 of 10, 1 of 6. All you really need to do is get the guy you need to the finals. We got Bayou here. We got a 2-4-9-3. So we got a robust RB room here. We got Josh Allen. So Josh Allen, Matt Stafford. I did something very similar to this on his stream earlier today. We got Derrick Henry, Kyron Williams, DeAndre Swift, Rico Dowdle. Like stopping at 4. Wide receiver, Lamb. So anchor wide receiver, Lamb, Thomas, Godwin, Pittman, Shakir, Trey Tucker, Ted Hurst, Branch, and Devon Bailey. Shocker that you took Bailey. I actually really like this wide receiver room. Kincaid, Juwan, and Stowers. I think this is my favorite team of the group so far. I like the Bayou team. Let's look at Champ's team. We got a 2-5-9-2. We got Joe Burrow, Caleb Williams, running back. James Cook, Chase Brown, Jalen Warren, Kyle Monangai, Kenneth Gainwell. That is plenty at running back. You got 2 very early, and then you ended before the questionable players started. Wide receivers, T. Higgins, Jaden Higgins. Correlating Higgins, fantastic. That's where I got my idea to correlate Coopers. We got Shaheed, Stephon Diggs, Jalen McMillan, Isaac Tesla, Jeremy Bernard, Darnell Mooney, Kayshon Boutte. I've been mixing Boutte in these last few puppies because he's not been drafted a lot, and if he gets moved, he'll be drafted a lot. And then Colson Loveland, Mike Gesicki. Very solid team there by Champ, a.k.a. Steven. Very Hall of Fame game, August 6th, you think? I'm going to stay well above the field on Jets and Browns. Been there since pre-draft. I'm going to stay above the field on one Jet for sure. You know, I'm definitely going to stay above the field on Omar Cooper. I just think that he's a really talented player. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't believe that, but I do believe that. So if I believe it, we're gonna bet it. But we are going to draft another puppy for anybody who wants to jump in. We're going to jump in a puppy, and we're going to jump in 15 seconds.
Bestball Degens, we never leave the grind. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who wins? Immortal.
All right, we're waiting on two, everybody. New draft, New song. Guess I should have saved one puppy. I mean, it's still 7% from filling, but literally in the last 30 minutes, it's filled 0.2%, which is pretty wild. We get the 108. We got King QC at the other end of the board at the 12. We got Sweet Leap at the 11. We got Champ at the 4. We have Alex at the 1. Welcome, everybody. Good luck. If you're new, go ahead and shout yourself out if you're new, and I did not shout you out. I want to thank the 35 of you who are currently watching. There are some heavy hitters out there streaming right now. I know Pat Carrane's streaming with Shady Advice. I'm definitely listening to that on the way to work tomorrow. Had to go get groceries with the wife. Have a great rest of your stream, brother. Take care, chat. See ya, Bayou. Shout out Pepper Tony. The Draft God, 9-hole. Welcome, sir. Hope you're enjoying the content. You got Gridiron King, huh? Gridiron King 15. You know what? I'll be the judge. I'll be the judge if you're the Gridiron King. This is my house, sir. My house. Nah, it's all good. Like, I've not been successful at best ball. I was semi-successful with the daily streaks last year, though. I'm in the overflow, says Nice and Blunt. Oh, I missed Young Moolah. How did I miss Young Moolah right there at the 7-hole? My bad. Sorry, GAB. Sorry about that. So I'm pretty heavy on Amon-Ra. I think the field has got to where I've been on Amon-Ra. So I haven't got as much. I had 16% in pre-draft. So I have him as my 106. I just don't take him there all the time because I don't want to have zero Taylor. I'm kind of comfortable not having a lot of McCaffrey. I'm just willing to fade the guy who had 400 plus touches. I don't think it's a bad pick. I'm pretty much just scared. Let's get Perky from the 8-hole. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. My house, sir. My house. DFS funds, my best ball. That's kind of what happened last year. I won, I lost a lot of money in best ball. And with my DFS winnings, I got to 90% of what I bought in for best ball. So but I love best ball. I'm not going to stop. If I could do this every year, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm here for the love of the game, man. Eventually, I'll have a big hit. As many people like you as 2 BBM winners, how do you feel? I have that many. Love the thumbnail, by the way. That's a shout out to Missy. So you're saying that Carrane only has 35 I have 25 viewers now. I mentioned that and everybody left to go over there and listen. It's all good, bro. I'm just going to snipe your guys. Got it. I take him above CD, CMC, so I get him a ton. Who are we talking about, Slayton? So I don't have any Walker plus Kenneth Walker plus Amon-Ra. So for those of you who don't have best ball overlay or know what it is, these exposures over here, it shows me right here. I can click pin. It shows me how many Chase Brown, what percent of my Amon-Ra teams do I have Chase Brown? And there's a tool on the side that just shows me that. It's just a combo tracker is all it is. It does a little bit more. It shows you week 17 correlation, week 15, week 16 correlation, stuff like that. It's really useful. If it's something that you'd be interested in, you can go to bestballoverlay.com. Use promo code WHO. You will get a 25% off. It's $40 a month. With the promo code, you get it for $30 a month. Combo tracking is very important in best ball. Before this got activated on my account, we had 45% of our Bijan Robinson teams pre-draft all tied to Nico Collins. And to be honest, I'm not that worried about that because I think Nico is just underpriced and Bijan's my one-on-one. So, like, I think Nico should just go kind of where Drake London goes, right? I think London still should be ahead, but I think it should be a lot closer. So, I'm not that upset about it, but I definitely, would have preferred it to be closer to 30% instead of 45%, Have the same number alike with a fourth of the viewers. Nice. I mean, that's because the Who Crew is awesome. Amon-Ra and Genty. Yeah, I have those two. I put Genty up higher, but I like the receivers in the first round. I hear Big Dog. I drive trucks, so I will ride and listen to Leg Up. Nice. Yeah, I always listen to Karain on, I'll take Rice here if he falls, for sure. With the Walker stack, absolutely. And Young Moolah, I ain't taking him. So, we're not going to play scared, especially in a contest that is 30 or 93% full. This contest, it's a gamble right now that I'm getting him on this side of the board. Very few teams are going to get that. We still need the league to actually suspend the guy. He's only in jail. We don't know for sure anything's going to happen. In Best Ball Mania, I would like something that's open up all summer or something that's just opening up. I do think it's fine to fade him a lot. But there's still a chance that the league just doesn't do anything. It doesn't matter if you think he should or shouldn't be suspended. All that matters is, does the league do it or not, right? And we don't know, right? We don't know. I think it leans that something happens. But if nothing happens, let's say it's a 50-50 that happens. If 90% of this contest is filled with Rice over here or Rice going where Walker does, and I'm going to have a different combination because I squeeze Walker in versus Javonte Williams with Rashee Rice, it's going to be a unique team for the contest. So I don't mind taking the gamble in this situation. Yeah, there's the knee thing. It was a cleanup. It was a cleanup procedure. I'm not super worried about it. Amon-Ra had the same thing happen to him last year, 2 months before, and absolutely nothing happened to him, right? He was perfectly fine. So I'm really not worried. Not worried at all about it. So, I mean, we might just probably just going to take Zay again, right? It's going to put us in a predicament whenever we come back around the corner because Lamar's going to be there. And if Lamar is there, we're going to have to decide between a running back that we need or taking Lamar for the stack again. I thought about pulling Loveland up for the Week 17 bring back on Amon-Ra because that would be a pretty that would be super fun to have the Kansas City double and the Chicago Detroit game. It would just be a fun spot to be in. Yeah, so and I'm not necessarily saying that I'm not really worried about the knee thing because it's the same, like I said, it's the same exact surgery that Amon-Ra had. I get it. His rehab probably isn't going to be as clean being in jail, but it's 30 days in jail. The knee thing was supposed to be a 2-month thing. Doesn't matter if he misses the practice time. Not really. It's Rashee Rice. He knows the offense. He knows what he's doing. He knows Patrick Mahomes. What's more important to me is Mahomes going to be ready for the beginning of the season, if he doesn't get suspended. So I don't I'm not going to take him like every single time at this price. But in the puppy, I might. But in a new contest, I think that if you want to play scared, it's fine. Also, I also didn't have a bag of him. I didn't have a whole lot. I had like 6% Rashee Rice before the news. So I don't mind getting some because I like the player as a Chiefs fan, right? I would like to root for Rashee Rice. So the situation is going to happen. We're going to get a choice between two players I really, really want on this team. Jordan Tyson gets pulled up to 54. Jordan Tyson gets pulled up to 54. So you're doing I actually like that. You got the London Olave double stack there with so there are, man, this is I'm gonna take I'm taking Judkins. I want a second RB here. Judkins looks awesome in camp right now. Like, really, really good. I know I'm not going to get Lamar back, but I kind of want this to be a Mahomes double stack team more than a Lamar team. I just did a Lamar team. I have options to, like, the problem with taking Lamar here is you don't really have backstack options for a bring back, right? You have backstack options for a bring back with the Chiefs on the Chargers. So, like, that was the process I had. I like the 2v2s here with Judkins plus Mahomes versus Lamar plus Dowdle is kind of where I'm at. Are you ready for the 3-4 turn DeAndre Swift in August? Yeah, I'm ready for it. I've been taking Swift a lot, so I'm pretty ready for it. Judkins looked pretty good in the grainy footage. Yeah, he really did. Thank you. I need DJ Moore with Allen. No, I think DJ Moore is a really good pick right now, but I was choosing between Judkins and Adams because that Devontae Adams fall was super nice. Do we want to take Tootin here? Do we want to take Jaden? I'm just gonna take Bashaw Tootin here. Get some upside. Like, I don't want to be boxed out at running back like I got the last time. I kind of know what I want to do here. I like the wide receivers from like round 10 to 13. I like. There's several of them I do like. And by the way, if you guys are just popping in, if you could smash the like, that'd be fantastic. Also, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content, give me a sub. I'm hoping to be able to get to 600 subs by the end of the day. I had 596. I needed 4 subs to get to 600. So that would be awesome if we can get 600 by the end of the day. No goal for that, but we do have a goal for 1,000. At 1,000 by the NFL season kickoff. And we're kind of on pace to get there. We're going to do a 24-hour live stream. So, yeah. Kyle Busch, dead. Yes, Adams would have been nice too. Yeah, I was debating between those two. Like, if I thought that Tootin was coming back, I would have taken Adams. I'm super up to do a super flex after this. If I'll give a light goal. Microbes here, so we can get there, but 33 likes. 33 likes will do a super flex. I've had a devil of a time getting Chuck, Olave, Tyson, who are a couple guys you were high on but can never seem to land. So, Roma Dunze is one of them. Like, I really like Roma Dunze this year. But I have a hard time taking him before Terry McLaurin, Mike Evans, Judkins, DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery, Adams. Like, but I really like him. I like him more than Burden, just straight up. So, let's, do we want to do this? Yeah, we're going to take Tucker Kraft. Like, Rome Odunze is the player. I had a bunch of them pre-draft. I've kind of shifted some things around. I've pushed him down. Like, Jamison Williams is another player. Like, I don't have much of him. I have a bunch of him in Superflex, but I haven't landed him much in the puppy. So this puppy, I've been pretty much at the 3-4 spot or the back end. Lamar seems more and more like a genuine value. Can stop taking him in DK where it makes it to the mid-50s. Can't stop. Too juicy in that bucket. He's really, really good. It's such a good pick. Always has been. Lamar in the 50s when Josh goes 20 points earlier. The rest of the QBs all go like around 6 to 9. Nice, yeah. Hell yeah. Supa flexing. Like Lamar Jackson's another player I'm really high on that I'm like, it's all these 5th round players. To me, the 4th and the 5th round could almost flip. Like after Luther Burden, I think you could just flip all the ADPs, and I think like completely backwards, and it would make way more sense. Like in my mind, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, McLaurin, Waddle, JMO should kind of be ahead of Garrett Wilson, McMillan, Egbuka. And I think I said, you guys all know Burden and Bucky Irving, right? I think that those players like should all be ahead of those other players. Like, I just think that those ADPs are completely wrong. Yeah, and like I was pretty out on Waddle whenever Leg Up ranked him at 28. Like, but now that he's stayed at 48, he's a really good pick. It's just like I tend to prefer McLaurin over Waddle, but like him, Waddle, and Devontae Adams are just awesome picks. I don't think they're super interchangeable because I think it's clearly wrong. Like I think it's just clearly wrong. Like McMillan, I don't hate McMillan, but like Egbuka, I feel is way off. Garrett Wilson, I feel like is pretty off. Travion Henderson, I think, is a little too high. You know, Luther Burden, we all like. If you've ever listened to me, you know I actually took him in back-to-back superflexes the other day. He fell to pick, I think it was 90 in the superflex. I took him in back-to-back contest. Yeah, I listened to that. I was going to message you about it later. Garrett, what if Wilson? Yeah, I mentioned Tet. I have 5%. Like, he's a guy I definitely don't want to fade, but I kind of like. I just love Cam Scatterbo. I think Scatterbo is going to flip a lot of those guys by the start of the summer. I'm just getting a whole bag of them. You know, I mean, we all know I have a problem. You know, we all know I have a problem. Yeah, let's take Josh Downs to give ourselves a second quarterback out here. If I don't think I'll get Jordan Love back because the Christian Watson drafter's on the inside of me. But if he comes back, he comes back. If not, the guy who double stacked Shuck is going to wish that he had taken Tyler Shuck. Like, you don't pull Jordan Tyson up to 54 and then not take Tyler Shuck at 102. Especially when you're in a room with me who understands that he has rushing upside as well. So if you're listening, please don't unsubscribe. often watched Waddle and thought, man, just imagine what he could do in a 9 wide receiver, 5 tight end rotation. Who has a problem? Absolutely. And we're here continuing with the problem. We got a Dark Kyler Baker. So if Love makes it to me, I take Love. If he doesn't, I do just take Tyler Shuck. That is how this plays out. I had Jared Goff got taken over here, rightfully so, by the Gibbs JMO drafter. So it looks like the double Shuck drafter or the double New Orleans drafter might get bailed out here. We'll see what Gridiron King does though. He pushes, so I get Jordan Love. I don't really like their Week 17 matchup, but I like their offense for the whole season. 3 quarterbacks in a row. Interesting. Kyler is short for 300. Did I get it? Did I get it right? Did I nail it? I think I nailed it. So we get our second quarterback here with Tucker Kraft. We have some backstack options. No, there's 2 S's. Not riding the roller coaster. He wasn't getting Shuck if I couldn't get Love. Well, I mean, there was no way you were getting Love whenever you didn't take him at 103. I mean, I already had Tucker Kraft, so, and I probably wouldn't even have taken Golden if he came back. I don't really love double stacking all of my teams. I know I just did it, but I don't like the mega overstacking all of the teams, like the double or triple stacks all the way through the lineup. I feel like it limits your upside per week. Because you need those specific offenses to for sure go off, and not always does multiple in that offense go off, you know. I mean, we might just take the big KC stack here, though, and be done at tight end. I don't care either way, but all right, so we're done. I think we're done at tight end with Tucker Kraft and Kelsey. Unable to obtain the fridge cookies. Yeah, I get it. I kind of value Golden over Love as well. I needed a second stack. I would have taken Jared Goff where I took Downs if Goff made it, and then you would have got both. Or you would have got Love in that situation. I need a stepladder and a Red Bull during romantic times. Oh, in need. Talk about Kyler. Nice. Why the Red Bull? You saying the man lacks energy? What do you do? What do you do? You saying you don't have energy? Come on, man. We got which guy? I don't know who I want here. I might. ADP, looking at him. Daniel Jones way down there. He should come back. I'm good at tight end. I feel fine at running back. At ADP, I mean, Keaton Mitchell. I mean, if Keaton Mitchell falls all the way back, we may actually take a Keaton Mitchell share, but I know that ain't happening. I don't really want 17% Jalen Coke. He's not a guy I want to have a stand on, and I have a stand on him right now. So this is the power of the best ball overlay. Like, I noticed based on my ranks that I have a bunch of Jalen Coker. Now, I'm okay being like overweight on him, but I don't want to be more than 2x the field on a player that I'm not like completely convinced is the best pick in that range, right? So those are the kind of things that having Best Ball Overlay will actually assist you with. It is kind of too, like, if I'm planning on doing like 1,000 drafts, like I'm planning on doing, it is kind of early to really worry about your exposures to some extent, but I also only have the puppy exposures in, like, you can select what exactly it uploads. And I selected basically just the puppies. So what's up, Brett? How we doing? Simply envision the winning week 17 battle royale and draft it. Yeah, very simple. Haven't seen you in one, little guy. How we doing, underdog? Oh boy, 89. I believe this is the first time you've been here. I hope you enjoy the content. What haven't you seen me in? Are you talking about me, or are you talking about the little guy, Kyler Murray, that Pepper Tony was asking about? Which one is it? Let us know. Let us know in the comments or in the chat. All right, so running back, super gross. I kind of like, I think Moolah is a Travis Hunter guy. I'm going to take Hunter here if he makes it. All right, he took Sadiq. So we're going to try the Hunter thing here. When taking Rashid Rice, why not add more risk and draft a cornerback as well? Like, if we're going to correlate, let's correlate risk as well. Like, why not take all the risk? Any drafts. Open your eyes. My eyes are very closed. My eyes are very closed, I guess. Like, the draft right now. They call me Primetime. All right. I'm still confused. Welcome, Primetime. Kyler was draftable 3 years ago when he could still run. I have faith in KSC to win games, not Kyler making fantasy splashes. I mean, I think it's kind of the Geno Smith conversation to me. He's going to be such a better passer than what they had last year, that the weapons will be better. I don't know that his individual upside is as high as some people are expecting, but I could be wrong. I'm going to be around the field on Kyler. I don't think he's a horrible pick. I'm right at 8%. Like, I don't think he's just not a player I personally want to have an insane bag up. Never draft with me. All right. I mean, I put a post up, or I put a video up every time I go into a draft while I'm live. And if you enter the draft in about 7 to 8 seconds, you can get in a draft with me. So you can either avoid me on purpose, or you can try to draft with me. My rooms generally fill pretty well. The Who crew is pretty live. I do 1,000 drafts, never seen you in a draft room. Yeah, I did like 1,500 total drafts, including the other sites. My name on all 3 sites is Who Hames. So that's why, like, I don't remember seeing your name anywhere either. So it's pretty wild if you are a high volume drafter as well. I also did dailies last year as well. TDs are hard to come by when your QB is Tyler. Jefferson fine due to volume being GOAT, but ceiling cap. Like, I'm kind of I'm a little out on Hawkinson, because of, like, you think if Kyler can't get touchdowns to Trey McBride, what makes you think he's going to get touchdowns to TJ Hawkinson? I understand that, like, he's late in the draft. He's had big seasons before. Like, the offense should be improved. I'm not taking 0 of him. All the YouTubers know me. Yahoo, that's a much more articulate way of putting it. Who, the diplomat, mad respect. I don't even know what I made sound. Hawkinson just needs volume. Yeah, no, he does. He does. So I feel fine about this RB room right now. I kind of want another quarterback, but there's none left. I think you guys know where we're going with our last pick. I'm just going to pull Trey Harris up. I don't have a bring back for week 17 yet. We're just going to pull the trigger. We're going to get it done. There is another player I'm going to take for sure. You never heard of Oh Boy? The movie guy voice is spot on. Never heard of you, says Bukowski. Stop the cap. I honestly haven't. And I've been frequenting. So what is it? Underdog? Underdog? Oh boy. I'm assuming that that's just a microb account out there trolling right now. In a world, all the YouTubers know me. Damn, what a place to be known. Toxic Tower ain't got nothing here. So we are hoping. I think I might just go ahead and take another tight end here. If Dalton Schultz makes it, I will take Dalton Schultz. He's a week 17 bring back on the Green Bay stuff. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get another quarterback. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull this trigger instead. I don't love Mahomes. Mahomes plus Love doesn't honestly feel like enough. Like 100% does not feel like enough. But I do kind of feel safe at the other positions, though. So I might tack on like a Deshaun Watson or something at the end here. Hey, I'm better than that. Hey, how we doing, Microb? We're still 8 likes away from a Superflex, and we only got 2 rounds and reviews to go. How we doing, Bestball Chosen? Thanks for popping in. You see me soon. I'm in all the drafts, waiting for you in the next one. I'm him. Bring it. We got Gridiron in here right now. He come into my room acting like he was the man, and I told him that we'll see who the king is. What's up? What's up, Tilt? How we doing? This is Updog. For those of you who don't know Updog, this is Updog. Updog's an awesome guy. He'll be on my channel sometime soonish, whenever everything on his end gets finalized. I feel like we might be in the presence of greatness. What's up, dog? The 3 quarterback sickness needs to stop. Love Mahomes is an incredible combo at ADP value. Well, I agree if we fully believe. I'm still not 100% sure Mahomes is going to start week 1. Like, we haven't got that like guaranteed report that he's starting week 1, right? The player that I want the most is actually Vidal, though. I'm still a Vidal over Keaton Mitchell guy at ADP. Keaton Mitchell is one of the hardest clicks on the board for me. I'm just having a really hard time with it. If it beats me, it beats me. I do click him a little bit. I think I got like 3%, something like that. 2.7%. So yeah, basically 3%. I love Keaton Mitchell as a player. I just don't like the situation. It's one of Keaton's old coaching staff. Brett, I've seen you draft in Munson a couple times. The man, apparently, I never knew the man, had to announce it, but that's just me. Yeah, but he got a wanted poster, right? Like, he got a wanted poster. Is it just me, or did the puppy feel way faster than last year? I think it felt... Was the schedule announced today, this week? It was this week, right? It was last... No. It basically felt exactly a week after the schedule released last year. The first puppy did. It kind of did the same thing. I think it filled over this holiday weekend last year as well. So we got do we want to do that? Honestly, we're just gonna take the extra quarterback, get some points, make sure that like it's got a little bit of a stack. We have the Downs bring back for that game too. If Watson does start the season, there's an okay chance that he plays the whole season. The Browns defense is awesome. So if the Browns defense is really good and Watson has them at like 8 wins, like why would they move off if they're in the play? Like if they're like 7-7, why would they move off when they have playoff chances? And that defense is good enough that something like that could end up happening. Can you expand on what you think motivates Keaton? I don't care what motivates players. I really do not care. Grab Tyrod and cuff Love. Absolutely not. This ain't Superflex. Just say the word when you're ready. Draft Brett. I'm always to give out lessons. You might be the reason I win 100K. I think it should be a law that all your usernames are all Brett. Yeah, I think that is true as well. My last puppy draft last year, I was on 5:26, so really close on timing. It may be a couple days faster. Yeah, it was last year. I think it was on 5:26 was like on the holiday weekend for Memorial Day, right? Like I think if you go back and you look, it would have been the holiday weekend. Which is where it's going to fill this year. Still haven't told me what my underdog name is. So we're going to review the teams. We got a 3-5-7-3 here. We got Patrick Mahomes, Jordan Love, and Deshaun Watson. We got Kenneth Walker, Quinshon Judkins, Bashaw Tootin, Brian Robinson, Keaton Mitchell, Kamani Vidal. Not Keaton Mitchell, Kamani Vidal. So we have the Mahomes, Walker, Rice with Kamani Vidal and Trey Harris bring back here. Wide receivers, we have Amon-Ra, Rashee Rice, Flowers, Downs, Shaheed, Hunter, Trey Harris. Feels pretty solid. Assuming we avoid the suspension stuff for Rice, this team is really good. If we don't, we're probably cooked. Like, it's fine. It's a $5 draft. It's one of my $5 drafts. If not, you know what? If Rashee Rice is not suspended, this could be
the team that takes the whole thing down.
All right, we got Tucker Kraft, Travis Kelce, and Dalton Schultz here. So we have a triple stack in Kansas City. We have a single stack in Green Bay. We have a mini stack here with Cleveland. We have a bring back in 2 of those games, not all 3 of them. So it's an okay team. Not my favorite team, but it's a pretty good team. All right, we got Alex here. We got a 3573. Alex being a member, he gets a review. We got a Drake May, Bo Nix, Michael Penix. Michael Penix in the last round, feels fine right now. It feels like he's going to start in the fantasy playoffs. And Drake May, Bo Nix play each other in Week 17. You got Bijan, Brees Hall, Bucky Irving, Aaron Jones, Sean Tucker. So he understands Bucky is risky, so he takes the touchdown king and Sean Tucker. Wide receivers, Malik Neighbors, Jalen Waddle, Alec Pierce, Jacoby Myers, Jalen Coker, Debo Samuel, Kayshon Boutte. Boutte is you took him ahead of ADP here. I think that's fine. He's not been drafted in much of this, so I think there is a chance that he stays in New England as well. George Kittle, Arade Gatson, TJ Hawkinson. I like the team. We got Champ, 2682. We got Jaden Daniels, Matthew Stafford. Running back, Josh Jacobs, Travis. We just call him Travis because he doesn't know his own last name. DeAndre Swift, Kenneth Gainwell, Dylan Sampson, Ray Day. That is very good. That's a very, very strong. I don't know why you need the 6, but you might have had a free pick, and Ray Davis is a good price. Wide receiver, Puka Nacua, Terry McLaurin, Parker Washington, Jaden Higgins, Jalen McMillan, Ryan Flournoy, Calvin Ridley, Zachariah Branch, Laporta, and Strange. So, yeah, you just went with the 2-6-8-2. So, nothing wrong with that. You feel very, very comfortable at every position. Young Moolah, also a member. We got a 3-5-7-3 here. We got Tyler Shuck, Malik Willis, and Fernando Mendoza. Ashton Genty, Jadarian Price, Tony Pollard, Jordan Mason, and Marshawn Lloyd. I like this. You got the Mendoza stack as well. A.J. Brown, Garrett Wilson, Marvin Harrison, Jordan Addison, Matthew Golden, Trey Tucker, Bryce Lance. That works. It absolutely works. And then Bowers for the double, Sadiq, and Greg Dulcich. Raiders play Arizona, so you got the Week 17 bring back. I don't see anything there, and Chuck was just a value pick. Solid team there by Young Moolah. And King QC is a member. I don't believe Sweetleaf is. We got a 3-5-7-3 here. We got Jackson Dart, Kyler Murray, and Baker Mayfield. Running backs, James Cook, Kyron Williams, Cam Scatabo, Tyler Algier, Braylon Allen. Love it. Cam Scatabo, my boy. You got him. You win. Wide receiver, Jefferson, Watson, Cardell Tate, Chris Godwin, Stephon Diggs, Juwan Jennings, Malachi Fields. Feels very solid. You got the Kyler stack. You stacked up Scatabo with Jackson Dart. You got the Field stack at the end. Isaiah Likely for the triple. Kate Otten and A.J. Barner. Solid team there. So let's get to the chat. We haven't got to the chat. We're one like away, and we'll do another draft, by the way. There's been a lot of chat since I've been reviewing these. Too many not to draft. I made my username before Bestball. That was MFL 10s. I had no idea. Yeah, it's wild that you can't ever change it. But look at all your draft with oh boy 078 and say I own you. Well, we're about to go into a super flex here in a minute, and we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Oh boy. 1584. This is a badass lineage. 40% expected advance rate. What's yours? All day tomorrow. Oh boy. I've been taking the belt off since pre-draft. Brett, the 1584. You talking about me? Yeah, we could go AZ Cards can back it up because he went to the Dog Bowl last year. Everyone relax and be normal. We're doing a super flex next for the real ones. Before I start handy time, yeah, Pepper Tony is a mod and can do that. Heads about to roll. All right, well, I'm not gonna get through all of these drafts. but or all of this all these comments, chat absolutely popping. So we are going to do a field general though, and we're going to jump in that field general in 15 seconds.
Bestball Degens, we never leave the line. Fury, endless, breaks, relentless, fantasy, reigns, who wins, immortal.
All right, I want to thank everybody for popping in here. We got 30 concurrent watchers. We got 33 likes. That is fantastic. Thank you all for supporting. If you're new to the channel and you've enjoyed the content, if you could hit the sub, that would be awesome. We stream every Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. Central. We also do Super Flexin normal Sundays. This upcoming Sunday, we're going to do a 8-hour live stream because we got the day off. Normally we work Sundays and we do Super Flexin Sundays. As long as there's Super Flex content out there, we're going to do it. So if you like Super Flex, go over there, like give a sub as well. Sunday nights will be your time. And that's at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So we get the 103. We got Peppertoni at the 2. We got Champ at the 1. We got Max at the 8. We got Sweet Leaf at the 9. We got Nice and Blunt at the 10. We got Sladen at the 11. Shout out to everybody. I don't see Oh Boy. Do not see Oh Boy. But hopefully he's in there somewhere and going to show us how to draft. I'm going to take Gibbs over Bijan here just because of my actually. I know my exposures right now. I know that Gibbs is lower. So we're going to update. Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn a song up for a second, and I need to go pee. So listen to some music for just a minute. Where is it?
Come out and draft. Down in the pit, who's rages through the game, drafting with infernal flames, shattering the frame. Bestball Degens unite, we're tearing down the chains, from underdog to DraftKings, screaming out the names, stacking RB's primal, old school blood and veins, avoiding hero illusions, crushing all the fakes, live streams erupting chaos, weekly previews in the blaze, matchup breakdowns, vicious, no burning in the flames. Oh, Hames, echoing through the screams, Bestball Dynasty, Degen igniting hellish dreams, back checks in the fury, gut feels twisting schemes, Stone Age madness in the draft, prehistoric screams, yabba dabba doo. We're grinding through the torment, high volume, no management, lock it down in cement.
All right, I'm back. Let's turn this back down. And we will get to chat. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even go to the board. That's my bad. And before Champ takes Lamar at 1. How many puppies you got? I got, I've only got like 70 of them or something. My first 2 spot. Let's fucking go. How we doing? Yeah, Peppertoni being a Ravens fan and never getting the 2 spot sucks. Your stats have been revealed and it's not what you think. Numbers never lie. Have a great day. Champ at the 1. Got in them all today. Nice. I might I see started double tapping tight end. Kraft and Laporta seem strong. I like the Kraft Laporta combination. Give me a minute, little Brett. All right, so we I mean, we're gonna take the. Do I want to do the thing? I want to do the thing. I haven't done this yet, so we're gonna try to do the thing. We'll see if they allow us to do the thing. Maybe, maybe not. Quarterback zone and all tight end. Definitely two or three straight quarterback. Who now, Brown Cow? How we doing, Gamble? Thanks for popping in today. Appreciate you. So, Goff does go there. Like, that's why I usually don't try that, because it always just happens. I'll just take Mahomes. Yeah, I like Mahomes' playoff schedule and all that a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and take Patrick Mahomes. So, like, I've seen several people get the, and the thing is there was two quarterbacks ahead of Jared Goff there by ADP, and I think 3 or 4 of them ahead. Like, what is Jared Goff's ADP? 27. So, like, I know that Mahomes, and I know that I guess Stafford's probably isn't higher. So it was a risk. But I don't really care. Like, I don't think Goff is like super needed. Yeah, Champ basically hates me. Is what we've decided. Like, we've already decided. It's been decided. Absolutely. How dare you? How dare you? I have Mahomes Purdy over Goff. ETR has Stafford over him too. That's like, that was it. It was Purdy. I missed Purdy. Yeah, Purdy was over Goff. I mean, you've seen my ranks. I had Purdy, Mahomes, then 2 players, then Goff, right? Is that for half point? Like, do they have actual half point PPR Superflex stuff? Or is that Superflex based on the DraftKings with the 300-yard bonus? Purdy is one of the quarterbacks you're gonna want. He might be. I actually don't really love that Week 17 game with Purdy this year. Okay, they have the Superflex. Like, I knew they had Superflex ranks. I didn't know if it was based off of what, like, if it was underdog based. I still need to just go buy them. My wife first, then you. Got it. You had to answer a question, huh? Had to answer a question and auto Jared Goff or something? Or did your wife say, I hate that who guy, take his quarterback? I mean, I would believe you if you said that that's what happened. I would totally believe that. So if that's what happened, if you need help, just say something. It's all good. You're among friends. It's all good, man. So we got our quarterback 2 here and Sam Darnold. I don't know. Like, I'm definitely not taking Rice this time at this ADP. I'm definitely just going to take one of these quarterbacks. Let's go with Cam Ward. So all of them had different bye weeks, but like, I feel pretty good with the Mahomes, Darnold, Cam Ward. Got to write down playoff schedule before the draftathon tomorrow. If you just joined the Discord today, if you go to, there's a tools and charts section. I put a spreadsheet with all of them in there. It's pretty color coded, and then I also posted the one that Peter Overzet used that has the Week 17 games. It's a X link, but it's got all of the game totals right now for those for the Week 17 games as well. So I have that linked into the tools and charts section as well. So you can either use the one that I have that doesn't have the game totals, but the one he has the game totals on it. ETR agrees that they have Gibbs 1, Josh 2, Bijan 3, and Lamar 4. Huh. Fact is, I do need help. Ask my wife. Thank you. I got one from KY and Toxic Tower Discord. Yeah, I color coded it, and then I did one on the opposite side, a non-color coded one. But all the quarterbacks priced up from like 10 to 24. Got it. Yeah, I still like Lamar. Like, I still kind of want Josh and Lamar. Bijan and Gibbs just feel so clearly ahead of everybody else, right? Like, they just feel, maybe I'm just too bullish on both of them, but to me, in half-point PPR, they just feel like such better picks than everyone else. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to play out that way. Like, when's the last time the true 101 has actually paid off? Like, it's been what, LaDainian Tomlinson or something? Like, it's been a long, long time since that happened. The sidekick agrees with you. I mean, that would be the leg up stuff. Yeah. Josh and Lamar feel more ahead of quarterbacks. I don't agree. So, like, I mean, I agree maybe that they feel as close as the ones on the opposite side. We're gonna lean into the Judkins looking really good stuff right now. We're gonna take him, and then if we can get Jadarian Price back, we'll take Jadarian Price with it. I know he didn't receive in college, but he also had Jeremiah Love there to do the receiving. So it's not that he absolutely can't. He just was never given the opportunity. Now, that doesn't mean he can't either. For those of you who don't know, I am Brew Crew 808 for transparency. Why does Strange have a better ADP than Henry, at least for drafters? 4 wide receivers Strange is competing with for targets. I mean, Strange performed pretty well last year, right? So I'm looking it up. I'm sure Peppertoni takes Tootin here, which is fine. I don't know, like, Devonta Smith feels like a good pick as well. Do I want to? Man, I've been taking a bunch of Tootin in these. I'm not that sold on Tootin. We're just going to take Devonta Smith here. Have 2 higher profile receivers than usual. I don't love it, but yeah, Champ is just over here taking all the players I have. Like, he might be using my ranks though, since my ranks are in my Discord for YouTube members. Hunter Henry is competing with the GOAT, Eli Raritan. You are not wrong. So, Brett and Strange last year. This is the FanSpeak tool. I'll just kind of preview it for you. These are half-point PPR games. At the beginning of the season, he led the team in targets or in receptions. Then he got hurt. Then he had a bunch of like 12-point games. Now, Hunter Henry, I'm not going to give away all their goods, but I will show this one thing. Like, I've been looking through this. There's a lot of really good stuff here. So, Hunter Henry had two 12-point games at the end of the season, a 21 and a 25. So, I think the thing, I mean, I guess that's a good point. Like, they did draft somebody that's actually a receiving threat. They're also planning on getting AJ. Like, everybody's expecting AJ Brown to be there. If AJ Brown gets sniped by somebody else and AJ Brown doesn't end up on the Patriots, Hunter Henry is a absolute smash pick at ADP, right? So that is one of the reasons that I think he's kind of far down the list, or why he's behind him. We also expect the Jaguars to do, like, I don't expect that, like, Trevor Lawrence to learn how to throw the ball outside. The big target inside in the red zone is going to be Bretton Strange. Like, I think that it's an offense we want to believe in. And I do think that if AJ Brown goes to New England, then a lot of Hunter Henry's touchdown upside is just gone. So, yeah, those charts are really good. Like, I'm not going to show off too much from it because it's not my stuff to give away. But, like, if you guys like those charts, go to Fanspeak, give them a sub for, give them a Substack sub. If you go to any of their videos, Fanspeak Network, go in the description below. They have a Substack. It's $35 a year. And there's, like, I think, 410 players in that chart. All of that stuff is available. You got the last 3 years, where they ranked in each of these: target share, red zone targets, first read, ADOT, yards per route run, what their last week's spike week chart looks like. You got a little pro and con thing here as well. Like, it's really good information. It's $35 for the year, and you get that guide. It's one of the best purchases you can make. I'm a little sad Cardinal Tate didn't make it back to me. We're just going to take Kyle Manun guy here. I don't love him, but we're going to go ahead and do the bring back. DeAndre Swift gets hurt, and we got the bring back without the quarterback in the Detroit game. Josh Lamar will score 100 more points than the quarterbacks you get. Bijan Gibbs will score like 30 to 50 more points than the running backs. Are you talking about, like, that is not a question for me. Mike Rob will have the answer for that. The Substack question, I assume. 100 plus more. So the thing about it is that there's going to be another quarterback. Like, it's not about that. Like, one of these quarterbacks down here, one of them that you can get, is going to be within like 30 to 40 points of Josh Allen, Lamar, almost for sure. Like 2 years ago, Lamar Jackson scored 50 more points than number 2, right? But that just doesn't happen very often. Let me go to let me find my Google Sheets that I made for the points and all that. Make sure I don't lose So, all right. After these two picks, I've got it pulled up. We'll go over it, and I'll explain why. Oh, I guess I did bring it up already, but we'll come back over here. Downloadable to mobile, yes, got it. Yeah, if you need help, you can pop into the Fanspeak Discord or my Discord, and I won't be available tomorrow since I'll be at work, but you are welcome to ask a question there, and somebody will probably get back to you. A lot of the Mike Rob frequents in my Discord, and he was one of the two people who helped with that. He basically got all the data for that device. Do I want one of these guys? I think Jonathan Brooks already went. Did Brooks already go? Brooks already went. Who took Jonathan Brooks? 113 to Max Achillian. All right, so we will come to this chart. Let's see if it's readable. It's semi-readable for you guys. So these are the quarterbacks from last year. Josh Allen had 22 fantasy points per game, which is one more than number 2, which is Stafford, and one more than Drake May. So, if you're telling me that, and if we just sort by total fantasy points, which we could, right? If you look, Trevor Lawrence, Drake May, Matt Stafford all scored within a 30 to 40 points of Josh Allen, right? Which is the same thing we think is going to happen with the elite running backs, right? So if that's how that plays out, there's a quarterback combination behind them that is also going to do that. It's not that those specific ones, there's a combination behind there that's going to be probably 2 and 3, most likely. Now, if the Lamar thing from 2 years ago happens, where he has 453 points, even that year, 2 guys had almost 400 yards. Full seasons of Josh and Lamar are 400 points. Yeah, I fully understand that. What I'm saying is there will be 2 or 3 guys that are down the board farther that hasn't went off the board yet, because last year, Matt Stafford, he was within 30 points of he had 364. So he's within 40 points of 400, right? So, and Josh Allen played the whole year and he didn't get to the 400 mark. So I think that it's a reasonable argument. Am I fully on board with Gibbs and Bijan at 1? No. Or it being Gibbs, Allen, Bijan. I'm not. But I'm saying that I understand the argument, and I think it's an okay argument. But nobody expects him to throw 46. Nobody's going to expect the guy who throws for 43 touchdowns this year to do it. Nobody expects those things to happen, but it happens every year. 2 years ago, Baker Mayfield absolutely dominated, and he was super late. That same year, Joe Burrow was going in the 8th round, and he also was within 40 to 50, he was 50 points away from Lamar. And that was that insane Lamar season where he had 450 points. I'm just saying that it's a 2v2 that makes sense either way. Let's go. Let's go with Concepcion here. So, do you have confidence that you will succeed? I mean, we don't have to have confidence in this, right? Like, it's best ball. We're drafting 150 of these teams, or 70 of these teams, or 45 of these teams, right? All you're hoping to do is hit the nut outcome. Like, do you have confidence that you're selecting the exact right running backs in the next round instead of having Josh Allen and Lamar? It's the same exact conversation. If you just flip it backwards, like it's the same conversation. The points kind of equal out either way. Could also be interpreted if you take Allen, you're almost betting solely that he will be the quarterback separator in the playoff week. And that's the way to do it as well. Like, I think having 0 of him is wrong. I think having 0 Lamar is absolutely wrong too. I just want to have 8.5% of all 3 of those guys. But I've got a bunch of Lamar and a bunch of Josh Allen. So my future 101, 102s, whenever the contest gets closer to filling, I'll be pulling up the running backs just for exposure reasons. I'm betting on I mean, I am too. I am too. I've got a reasonable amount of Lamar in most contests. I think he was my 3rd or 4th highest drafted our quarterback in pre-draft. I will bring it up now. Exposures, quarterback, 3rd. So Tyler Shuck, Dayton Daniels, Lamar, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers. So in pre-draft, that was where I was at, right? So now I have flatter exposures than a lot of people, but that is where I landed. Wait a minute. We got Keaton Mitchell at the top of my ranks. Are we going to get Keaton Mitchell here? Are we going to get a Keaton Mitchell share? Nope, we don't get it. You guys seen it. It could have happened. It could have happened. It didn't happen. I blame you guys. It's your guys' fault. Your guys' fault that happened. Let's just take Tajay Spears here. Let's get a Tennessee stack of some sort. So if you guys are brand new to the channel and you enjoy the content, go ahead and hit the sub. We are on a road to 1,000. At 1,000 subs, we're going to do a 24-hour live stream. So we get AJ Barner back. I like AJ Barner quite a bit. We got a stack there. We got a stack there. We're kind of set up now. We kind of have a double anchor receiver thing going. Probably going to stop at 6 receivers. Maybe. I don't know. We're probably done at quarterback. Our running backs honestly look really good. So we'll probably just actually tack on depth at these 2 positions for the rest of the draft. But yeah, if you're just popping in, if you could smash the like, that would be fantastic. We got this will be the last draft of the night though. I have some things I need to do off stream before I get ready for work, all that stuff tomorrow. This is a super flex. Super flexing. We are super flexing. Fanspeak is live already? I thought they were supposed to be live at 8:30 tonight. Like, smash. What's up, Bearcat? I have to return some videotapes, says Patrick Bateman. Patrick Bateman in the house. Patrick Bateman in the house. Did it I don't see them live. I see them live in a while. I mean, I mean, Pat Carrain is live, so there's that. Like, the Patrick Bateman of Bestball. Yeah, 8:30 God's time. Exactly. Watching it on my tablet along with you. So, man, Isaac Tesla is such an awful pick to me. Like, it's so ugly. I could definitely be wrong. And I get the touchdown upside stuff. And looking at his profile, like, he did have some bigger spike weeks than I had remembered. Like a couple, like a 13 and a 15. I worry about I worry about their offense a little bit more than most people. I mean, I don't worry about Amon-Ra. I don't worry too much about Gibbs, but all the other pieces I do worry a little bit about, because you got a new offensive coordinator there. David Montgomery's gone. They lost some help at running, or at offensive line as well. Yeah, it was 2 days ago. Yeah, okay. I was like, I checked before I jumped on when they were going live because I seen it. So yeah, I mean, I understand why Champ took it, because he's a thief and he stole my boy from me. I'm going to go ahead and just take Debo here. We're just going to bet that he lands in Kansas City after the Rashid Rice gets suspended. So we've drafted one team today that we want Rashid Rice to not get suspended. This team, we want Debo Samuel to go there and replace him. Play on both sides. Got to play both sides. So we got I'm starting to feel it in this draft. Streaming solo, like whenever I'm with guests, like I don't really ever get tired of the streaming. I do start to get a little exhausted whenever it's a solo stream at about the 3 hour point. We got let me view something real quick. So, yeah, back to the Jahmyr Gibbs versus Lamar Jackson conversation there. Like, I just think that it's like, what do we expect Jahmyr Gibbs to do? Like, I mean, we just looked at that here. Let's look over here and see what happens. So, like, let's say that Gibbs is running back one at 365, right? That's going to be about 40 points, 30, 40 points higher, which is like the same exact difference. The difference is all of these names are the guys who were drafted, except for Jacobs, and he was way below, right? All of those names are names that were drafted in a round that I guess they would come back, but it's kind of like the 2v2 is very similar. I'm going to go ahead and take Dulcich, I think. Do we want Dulcich? I think we want Dulcich as tight end 3. What running backs are left? Is there anybody fun at all? We did Vidal the time before. I'm not going to take him this time. I've taken Jaden Blue once or twice. I'm not going to take him on this team. I prefer the Malik Davis dart. I do feel like this team is the kind of team that could take a chance on Chris Bell. Darnell Mooney feels like a very clean bet, though. So Booty did get drafted. We're going to take Mooney. If Torrey Horton makes it back around, we'll take him. If he doesn't, we're just going to take one of these running backs. Vidal first. And then we have Tennessee plays Minnesota. That's gone. They play Carolina. That's gone. So, yeah. Those are just kind of the options there. Oh, shoot. My bad. I didn't move the screen back over. I'm a klepto. Can I help myself? Got it. I actually was looking to see if Pepper Tony had Malik Willis. It's not even stealing. You don't even have the guys. You can't even call that stealing just because you like them. Like, you don't even have the quarterback. I revoke that I stole him. I revoke that. I don't believe that. That's not how that works. That's like, you can only steal a player if the quarterback's there. Like, because I even looked to see where the quarterback was. Like, between you guys. Already got your 4 tight end. Yeah, I've done a couple builds like that. Oh, you did it even with Loveland, huh? I revoke your revoke. I revoke. Yeah. We're doing the draw two thing, huh? Is that where we're at? Are we stacking draw twos on each other? Man, I really don't want to take them. We did the thing, guys. All right, we got a 3-6-8-3. We got Mahomes. We got Sam Darnold. We have Cam Ward. Running back, Jahmyr Gibbs, Quinshon Judkins, Jalen Warren, Kyle Monengai, Jordan Mason, and Tajay Spears. Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, Devonta Smith, Xavier Worthy, Casey Concepcion, Trey Tucker, Debo Samuel, Darnell Mooney, Jamari DK. Tight end, Travis Hunter, AJ Barner, Greg Dulcich. It's an okay team. It's definitely not my best work. It's an okay team. It'd feel a lot better if I had Jared Goff here. I know that. I know it'd feel better with Jared Goff. Let's look at Champs team. Oh, there's Jared Goff. We got a 2-7-8-3. We got Josh Allen, Jared Goff. Running back, Ashton Genty, Travis. We got Travis, DeAndre Swift, Jadarian Price, Blake Corum, Brian Robinson, Dylan Sampson. Wide receiver, George Pickens, Parker Washington, Quentin Johnston, Romeo Dobbs, Jaden Higgins, Isaac Tesla, Ryan Flournoy, Christian Kirk. I like the hero into just a bunch of dudes. I like that a lot. Jake Ferguson, Jake Tonjes, and Darnell Washington. No Jake for the third. I'm disappointed. We got nice and blunt down here. We got a 4-7-6-3. Justin Herbert, Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers, and Anthony Richardson. Running back, we got Omarion Hampton and Kenneth Walker. So you have the Week 17 bring back there. Chris Rodriguez, J.K. Dobbins, Devon Claiborne, Vidal, Trevor Etienne, his stamp. Wide receiver, Jamar Chase, Jamison Williams, Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, Diggs, and Jalen McMillan. I really like the anchor receiver into one more good one, and then just some solid guys after it, and stopping at 6. I've done a bunch of these builds, and they feel really, really good. Tyler Warren, Gadsden for the double, Pat Fryermuth. Very solid team by Nice and Blunt. We got Sladen here. We got a 3-6-7-3. We got Caleb Williams, Tyler Shuck, and Geno Smith. Running back, Jonathan Taylor, Chase Brown, Kenneth Gainwell, Emmett Johnson, Mike Washington, Najee Harris. So that's who you got there. Olave stacked up, Terry McLaurin, Rome stacked up, Jacoby Myers, Ricky Pearsall, Omar Cooper, Adonai Mitchell, tight end, Fannin Sadiq, Helm, Komet. Interesting Komet thing. He's going to be really low owned. I don't mind it. Like, you had an extra pick. Why not throw it at somebody like him? Pretty solid team there by Sladen as well. It's all good. I was just giving you crap. Thank you, Game Tight. And when will Puppy Phil? Probably tomorrow, or not tomorrow, probably Saturday during the day. But I don't know. Great stream tonight. Best ball, Russell Crowe. I guess. Yeah, it was fun. And by the way, Nice and Blunt, I assume you're getting ready to go live yourself. If you are, I can shout people out over to your channel. But even if he's not, go over there, give him a sub as well. And if you haven't subbed to me and you enjoyed it, give me a sub as well. Have a great day, everybody. I will see you all maybe Saturday night, but worst case scenario, Sunday at 1 p.m. Central, or AKA 1 p.m. God's time. See y'all there. Peace.